So are we in?
Oh yeah, your first words.
I assumed
I
we were
knew
in.
that was gonna be it.
I was wondering. I was like, I'm assuming we're going to be in, but are we in? So, hello everybody, and welcome back to Hoard with the Crazy Questers. I warn you all, I will be leaving momentarily to grab a Dairy Queen Blizzard. Momentarily. But
It's
in the
important.
meantime, welcome back. Last time, I put them through a hellish cycle of different challenges that pretty much have no actual bearing in the book.
Love that for us.
Yeah, don't you? So, with that being said, last time you broke a crown that was emitting a shadowy death presence, if I remember correctly. It's been 2 months, even I don't remember my own notes.
We did do that, unfortunately.
So now it's inside of, if I remember right, of this guy?
Whoever Taijit is.
Oh, that guy. Okay. It's inside Taijit. So yeah, so Taijit is now possessed by a otherworldly entity of death and mayhem.
So I missed a lot while you guys were.
Well, this thing is really just chasing the Trinketeer because it wants to live in his hat.
But also, your character wasn't here either, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Oh
so
yeah,
you
no,
know
trust me. Axre's not here. I'll just.
I'm just saying. You also, Axre also has no idea what the fuck's going on. I'm assuming.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. The best part is that I have hilarious plans on how to bring him back.
Oh God.
Me and Adam have already discussed everything.
Let's
I wrote a short
fucking.
novel.
Let's
say what?
I wrote a short novel based on our text messages.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm prepared for anything. I have water, I have alcohol, and I have tissues. The three emotions.
All right. Well,
The
before we get
three
started,
emotions.
I'm gonna go grab my my Blizzard,
All
my
right.
wife's Blizzard, and then we will get started.
Thank God.
So, talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, jeez.
So
Okay.
I think honestly, I want you guys to kind of. Did he actually tell you where Axre went?
Sakura knows. Sakura
Heck,
knows.
shit.
I think I told Osiris some, if not all of it. So I think Osiris knows at least the information that I was given.
Okay. And Adina, you're just here for the ride?
Yeah. Tina's just like, I don't know. So basically what happened is Derek said, we basically all like forgot that you were taken. Everyone was under the impression that you got angry and left. But I knew that wasn't true, and so I tried to go to like my brain table to see what the fuck was going on. And basically the first time I went in, he was like, Axre's been severed from his god. He's fucked some shit up here.
Shelps, is that your phone or is
It's
that
not.
Derek's phone?
It's not my phone, so it's probably Derek's phone.
Motherfucker.
And so yeah, they were like, he's been severed from his god. He's tied to the demon realm, and it's fucking shit up. So we have to get the demon realm unattached from him. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then they kicked me out. And then I went back in like the next day and was like, hey, where the fuck is Axre? And they're like, shit's going down. They're like, the demon realm is sunny now, and we don't know what's going on. And they're like, we're gonna give him back to you as normal as we can because we don't want him here, but we also can't let him leave until he's not tied to the demon realm anymore. And I was like, okay, fine. And so I left. And then I'm pretty sure I told Osiris most, if not all, of that information. So that's what I know. So Sakura is very afraid for Axre to come back because she thinks that he's going to blame her for being severed from his god.
Gotcha.
So that's where we're at with that.
You know, that actually makes a lot of sense, so I kind of get that. And of course, like, I had music playing, and now it's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to show you the music anymore. Fuck yourself. So I get to fuck around with that for a second too. So your demons have said that I'm at the table, basically.
Yeah, the demons have said that you are at the table and they are trying to get you like unconnected from the demon realm because you being such a holy person connected, like tied to the demon realm is like fucking up the demon realm. So they're trying to sever you from the demon realm and like basically just like give you back. Like the whole reason they took you was not to be malicious, it was to fix the problem essentially.
Gotcha.
And then in the last session, Derek basically said, Derek, not the demon, so the information could have changed, but I'm still going to go off of what Sakura's been told. But Derek said last session that there was a 50% chance that you would come back with your friends or without them.
Gotcha.
So I'm assuming some things were talked about, but I'm going to go off the information that the demon told me because technically that's all I know.
All right.
Welcome back.
I filled Adam in on why he was gone so that he understands what's happening.
Oh, trust me, he knows why he was gone now.
I know, but I guess I was telling him.
She was just telling me their perspective.
I was telling him like what Sakura and Osiris, what information that they have been told.
Would anyone else like to warding bond into the council chamber after all of this fun stuff?
No.
Fucking learn my lesson to that.
I'm definitely not gonna let anyone else do that. Hecky nah.
From now on, though, warding bond's gonna act as written. It's just gonna be a spell to shit.
No more role playing using warding bond.
I'll roleplay stuff, just like I want to say that ahead of time.
Axre's like, I was being too nice. I shouldn't have done that.
I regret my decisions. All right.
All right, Derek.
Okay.
Let's fucking do this.
Let me get my turn tracker back open. Okay.
Oh, God,
so, the shadowy creature that is now inside of Taijit begins to look around at all of you.
Oh, fuck.
Almost like it's adjusting to its new body.
For those of us who it's been a long time, can you pick out on screen which one that is?
This guy.
The one that the icon literally says Taijit on it.
I can't read.
Wear your glasses.
She can't. Her face is fucked up.
So, the guard, whose turn it is not aware of the situation. Nor, if I remember right, is Axre. But Adine, if I remember right, you were. Yeah, it's you and Sakura are fully aware of the situation. So, without further ado, you're up.
Yay. So, while on my Drake, I'm going to turn around and Thornwhip Taijit.
Okay. You missed.
I sure did.
You see your Thornwhip not... It's not that the shadowy presence even did it. The commoner token of Taijit's Stesh has an AC of 10.
Oh,
so you didn't even hit that.
No.
So
way to go with your net 2.
Thanks.
Yep.
That's it.
Okay. Zish moves forward, stepping off his horse, to kind of just like look around and like see like what's going on after you guys broke the crown.
We should not have broke that crown.
All right, this guard gets a attempt at seeing what's going on. So let's say wisdom. Oh wait, no, he has a +2 to perception. Let's do. Oh my god, he nat 20 on the perception roll. Okay.
Yes!
I mean, it's just a random guard, so.
Play.
He sees the dude, Kaijit, just begin to like twitch a little in a very unnatural sort of way. And immediately like steps up to sort of intercept and throws his spear at him. Unfortunately being deflected by an invisible aura of blackish smoke. Radisir, the guy who was originally possessed, if I remember correctly, he is just passed out on the ground now.
That tracks.
Kevin is not here?
No, he still doesn't have power.
Oh, that's right, he lost power. That's what it was. So Osiris is going to be woefully dim and unaware of everything going on around him, suddenly daydreaming about his old pirate days. And how it didn't even have even close to this much bullshit happening every day.
Yeah, that sounds like Kevin.
Yeah. Facts.
Sakura.
I'm just gonna be like, oh fuck. And I'm gonna move over here. Oh god, I don't remember if I tried to do an intelligence check on him or not. Fuck. I'm gonna cast Emulation on him.
Oh,
and
wow.
need him to make a dex save.
Okay.
She woke up and chose violence today.
Mhm.
Yeah, apparently.
I mean, Axre is proud.
I'm doing it for him.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't. It's okay.
He doesn't even know.
He doesn't even know. He'll never know.
It's like Scotty doesn't know.
Oh, the aughts, the early aughts, man.
All right, so he is going to do, a dex save.
Yes.
It does not go well.
Yes.
So how much damage?
Please hold. That would be 31 damage.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just gonna literally light this man on fire.
Aw, you are taking after Axe, right?
He's
There you
like,
go.
oh, my girl.
As he tries to use his newfound body to, capture his power, essentially, like, you get used to it and deflect, he misjudges and actually steps a little into it, taking the full 31 damage.
I love that for me.
Anything else?
No.
Do a wisdom save.
Oh, fuck! $14?
You're good for now.
Yes.
All right, next guard. Wow, these guards are hit or miss, literally.
Mhm.
Critical failure. This guard doesn't, even though his buddy walked off of the wagon towards danger, this guard chose right now was his union mandated break. And he took a nap on the bags in the cart.
Damn, the union mandated breaks.
So he is, what's the right token here for sleep?
He's like, I'm gonna take a quick little 10-minute nap, y'all.
Like, everyone seems really tense. This is really stressful. I'm just gonna sleep on it.
I'm just gonna nap. Take a little quickie nap.
All right, I'm gonna go with this clock just because,
It's fine.
there isn't like a Z's, like someone sleeping. So Anyway, the Trinketeer, being a magical man of sorts. Oh wait, no, Radisir was not the one that I just got that wrong. Radisir was not the one that was possessed. Radisir is the one who is like obsessed with the Trinketeer.
Yeah, no, I have he's possessing a bald tattoo guy body. That's what I have written down. So I don't know if that tracks with anyone that's out there.
It was this guy that was possessed.
Lit.
Originally. So, okay. Okay, anyway. So the Trinketeer steps out, and he immediately, like, brings his hat up, and you see him pull from his hat basically the living embodiment of a spell.
That's good.
And as he pops it, you hear the most beautiful music you've ever heard. And I'm going to say, Adine, you now have 1d12. Let's give it 12 of Bardic Inspiration
So lit.
for your next attack.
It's for the face mask.
And then the Trinketeer, finishing his turn, goes... So after doing that as his bonus action, he then looks forward and attempts to... Nope, scratch that. He Misty Steps. He steps into his hat, and then his hat pops, and then suddenly he is all the way over here behind the guy.
Slay.
Carlon, the rogue that joined you guys a little while back, is going to... Oh my god. There he is. I knew I didn't move him far. Anyway. Yeah, so he's just gonna, follow suit of the guard and Adine and move in on this guy and use his +2 whip that you gave him. Oh, whoops. Oh my god. Every freaking time. There we go. Okay. There. So that is 11, or that's 9 slashing damage to the strange man. And then Lasvius now gets to finally take a turn, and he's going to go run away and hide. Because he's a little bitch. With that, I'm going to roll something.
Oh, sweet lord.
Okay. Adam, roll me a religion check.
Oh.
Fuck. I literally sat there for like 2 hours doing religion checks with him the other day, and I think I got one time over like 13.
Yep,
You
there
can
it is.
do it.
Yeah, there it is. Roll 7.
You
I
can
rolled a
do
7.
it. No!
Nothing happens for now.
Our theory was incorrect, Eric.
Yeah, you're right. You're still terrible at religion, even though your whole deal is religion.
You only have a +4 to your religion?
I only have a +4 to my religion, but my perception, which I also roll equally as bad, is a +9.
+9? What the fuck?
My medicine's a +9 as well, and
Damn.
I don't think I failed the stealth check yet, and that I have disadvantage on that.
Adam, roll me another religion check.
Okay, another 7.
What
Wow.
the heck?
This is incredible. Okay, so Axre is now going to take his turn now that he is aware, because everyone is starting to attack this other guy. Axre steps off of your golden stag friend, and
The stag let him on? Wow.
oh yeah, they all kind of had to agree to travel together since you were missing. And he is going to start by where the hell are his spells? There they are. God, that was annoying. Anyway, he's going to cast a Zephyr Strike. Okay. Yep. So he's going to attack a Zephyr Strike, which his walking speed is increased by 30 until the end of this turn, and then he is going to literally step right, like swerve around Karlon and go after this guy with his pair of short swords. And unfortunately for him, he does not get to do the 1d8 extra damage. Oh, wait. Reading spell. Never mind. It's only if it hits. So he's able to add a 1d8 to a successful attack while the spell is active. So, 1d8, go. 8. Okay, yeah, so he comes up and does 14 damage to...
Wasn't that the 1 force damage, by the way? That he rolled when he cast the spell?
Okay, correct. Never mind. He did 7 damage then. So he strikes at Taijit Skesh, and yeah, Taijit Skesh is starting to look a little wobbly. Adina, you're up. Oh, Adam, roll me another religion check.
Can I keep going even while he does that?
Yes.
See.
Yes!
All right. Now, Adam, sit there and wait.
Yep, let Adina take your turn.
Yep.
So, seeing that Taijit's wobbly, I'm gonna try to catch him dead in the eye as I throw my hand down and call lightning
Yes.
with my bardic inspiration.
Yes.
Damn.
Nice. All right.
What college bard did that bardic inspiration?
That would be a college. Where's the trinket here?
It's like fucking College of Chaos.
Well, because every college has an extra bonus to their bardic inspiration, and there's a college that when you do it, you can just apply the bardic inspiration to do extra damage.
College of Valor.
That's what the trinketeer is?
Yes.
That's not the one I need. Damn it. So it's your bardic inspiration isn't really going to do too much for this one, Livy, for learning purposes, because you're not really rolling anything for it to add.
Your next Thorn Whip will be very successful.
Yeah, but
So that's the attack roll,
correct.
but cannot be added to the damage. Yeah, no.
But then she still holds on to that bardic inspiration for right now.
Yeah, no, she can hold on to that.
Okay.
That's still 18 damage. Like,
Oh, yeah.
because the guy failed. So you see him fall unconscious.
Woo!
I want
Yes.
that XP, man. That's what I'm here for.
That's
What I'm
that.
here for.
You'll
I
get
thought
the
it was
XP.
for 3 therapy. That is D&D.
Okay. Yay. Okay.
Axre's about to bop up in here.
So, with that, Adina, anything else?
No, sir.
Okay. Zish is going to move closer and very carefully watch, and he's going to ready an action to fire, to do an attack, basically. Which his attack is still four very quick shot arrows, so. The guard who is fully aware, is going to run up and retrieve his spear.
Smart. The intelligence is high on that man.
But he's also going to try to punch the guy while he's unconscious.
Okay, well, never mind. JK.
Successful
I mean,
for 1 damage. Radisir is going to follow the Trinketeer, but run to try to go help him, and doesn't get close enough to really do anything. Osiris is still comfortably dumb in the moment.
I can't wait to tell him all this tomorrow on my drive into work.
Nice.
Like, you just kind of sat there like a bump on the log.
Yeah.
So, Sakura,
Oh god, I knew you were waiting for my fucking turn when you didn't do anything!
roll a Arcana check.
Oh, Jesus. I rolled a 25.
Wow.
Damn.
You can see, because of your necromantic powers, the pure aura and like the humanoid visage of Lord Bascora.
Oh, God. He's like, hold on.
He had to take like hold on.
He's like, I'm gonna make you writhe.
You can see it standing over Taijit's unconscious body. What do you do?
I am gonna yell over to him and just be like, what can we do to make you leave us alone?
And he looks over at you, and suddenly he appears just inches in front of your face.
Oh,
And you can hear in your mind,
ew.
even though his weird shadow fleshy mouth is moving, it comes from within your skull that you hear the I want freedom, but you have granted me that, but now a blood price must be paid.
A blood price for what? You're free. Just fucking leave us alone.
No, to stay free, the crown fragments must be paid. So you are next, and you need to roll a wisdom save.
Derek! I swear to God. I swear to God, if this man gets me killed. Fuck, I forgot what I was doing. What am I doing?
Wisdom save.
Shit. I don't want to look. I don't want to look!
You're the only one that can see your rolls.
I know, that's the worst part.
Oh
It's
no!
an 11.
It's an 11.
Yeah. I can also see your rolls, by the way.
It's an
I know,
11.
you guys are in the same group.
You begin to feel his rage enter you.
Can I like just try to like with all of my like dealings with all these fucking demons in my head for the past however long it's been, can I like try to like push him back out?
You can certainly try. Give me a wisdom, no, Arcana check.
$17.
You resist.
I'm just
Pretty
gonna
well.
be like, get the fuck out of me.
Like think of it like this.
That's what she
Have you ever
said.
seen that scene from Full Metal Alchemist where Ed uses his own soul as a Philosopher's Stone?
That's
Sorry,
that's
Fullmetal
Fullmetal Alchemist
Brotherhood?
Brotherhood. Thank you.
The correct show,
If it's
yeah.
an anime, no.
Okay,
Well,
well,
Shelby,
basically,
I thought we were friends.
I've
wow.
only seen like 3. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'll
Have
start
you
you
already
off on
seen
easy
Death
ones.
Note?
Death Note is great.
Yeah, have you seen Death Note?
No,
Oh my god, even my wife, who hates anime, has watched Death Note.
I'm sorry.
Shelby,
watch
I'll get
Death
you a
Note.
I'll get you a list.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
put you on my
starting with
I
Death
like
Note.
anime and I haven't seen Death Note.
Well, Livy, you
Olivia.
need a list too then. What the hell?
Eric, we failed as brothers.
We did. We failed. Back to the matter.
But have you seen Brothers Conflict?
Yes. Because
No.
you recommended it. And it was awful. It's like, you know, the awkward feeling I get from reading The Fourth Wing of listening to sex from
God.
a female perspective.
No, it's not even
the
that.
whole show.
It's literally just someone who was like really horny while watching Game of Thrones and was like, I need more.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all the Fourth Wing is to me.
Oh no, I'm
but I haven't
listening to
read
it right
yet.
now. So like through work, I was just listening to it. I see him, and I don't know why, but I just want his body, and I'm just like,
I don't need to
Okay,
hear
yeah,
this
when
while
we
I'm
think this-
driving to work.
The
No,
best
I'm
part
at
is it's just funny to watch men experience the female mind.
Yeah.
is that really like? I will also say like, I'm sorry. I've listened to some of the clips, like, or seen like small little like clippets of the writing, and much like how I feel about Game of Thrones, I feel like after a certain point, it's really lazy. It
after
gets
season
lazy
4 of
real
Game of Thrones.
fast. Once the sex starts to sell the series, the writing gets lazy very fast.
There's
Oh,
only, like,
so there's a
2
whole thing
good
about the
things.
second book. I can go off on it, but like that's for a different point.
I haven't read it yet. Don't tell me.
All right, anyway, skipping all this. Back to the matter again.
Anyways.
So
Shelby's
literally,
a little
Turn
hot
your
and bothered
freaking
right
chime
now.
off. It's warm in my house right now. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's on mainly because Heather needs to be able to tell me if like
Oh,
if Kai wakes up.
it's so loud.
I will. It was right next to my mic that time, so that's
Oh,
my
okay.
bad.
That makes sense. I'm sorry. I'm so warm. It's very humid in my house right now. I'm just trying to
I get it.
stay present.
We have 3 AC units running, and a
You could
curtain.
always strap an ice pack to your face.
I would love to. I need to get one of those.
It was $7.
I
That's
need to
not
get one of
bad.
those.
Derek, continue.
Okay.
Okay, continuing. So, as you can feel, this thing like basically holding on to your mind, you begin to fight back, and you see it almost like out of an actual horror movie, like being dragged out of you, but it still keeps like 1 or 2 fingers just like locked in, like no. And with that,
Oh my
it's the
god.
guard's turn. The sleepy one. He's still
Adam
sleeping.
rolled a religion check of a 21 like a hot minute ago. Are we gonna like circle
Yeah,
back
that's
to
fine.
that?
We'll get there.
Adam, well, yeah. So, as you're all standing there, the trinketeer begins to like spin his hat on his hand and basically say a lot of gibberish in a row. And then he literally yells the word intercept. And throws his hat as hard as he can, and it spins off into the sky. As it does, the spell gate poofs out of the hat, and then the hat comes back. When the spell gate hits the sky, it centers perfectly on the sun. And the sun begins to become insanely bright. Like you can't look anymore. It's almost like there's literally just whiteness all around you. As all this is happening, all of you feel a familiar presence enter your domain. But you can also hear this loud whistling sound, like something's falling very, very, very fast. And as the sunlight begins to focus into a single beam, as the whistling of this fast-falling object begins to slow and then disappears, you see land directly here.
It was so close to me.
a newly armored and tattooed Axre Nezo.
So, Axre now, like, still being bathed in the light, you can see his white dragon scales that he disappeared with are now basked in a glow golden, like, light. My silver hair is still silver, but it has, like, small streaks of gold through it. And peeking up just past the part of his armor here is small marks crawling up of pale gold and red and black kind of hints as it goes towards the end.
As the beam spreads out again upon his landing to dissipate the energy that allowed him to land safely, you hear Baskora in your own head just screaming like, no! And then just is like shredded into like a couple little fibers of shadowiness.
Can I do like a surprise on him, or?
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, okay. I was gonna reach out and actually cast banishment.
Oh no. Like you
as he lets go of me, I'm gonna like fall back like under the ground. Like he was almost pulling me and I was like pulling away from him. So when he like finally lets go of me and like disintegrates, I like fall back onto the ground.
Okay. Perfect. With that, the battle encounter is over.
Okay.
Axre is just kind of like look up, and there's a DNA and be like, "Well, you haven't changed, so I take it I haven't been gone too long here."
As
I don't think so.
I don't know why I just want to make the joke. Like, what are you talking about? She has a beard.
as Axre is turned and is talking to Adine, I am going to quietly get up and basically I'm gonna like run back this way.
Like, wait, why?
I'm running.
Like running away?
I'm running away. I'm terrified.
Of Axre?
Yes, I'm terrified.
Okay. Roll me a wisdom save.
Oh, that was almost really, really bad. 15.
Okay. You begin to experience a little bit of chatter.
Oh, fuck, that's right. Oh, I knew it was going to come back. Oh, I knew it was going to come back.
There's only two voices.
Uh-huh.
One of them sounds ominous and extremely like powerful. Almost like it's around, it feels like it's literally around you and like in everything.
It's
And
not
one of them-
not one that I recognize?
Oh, it is the one you recognize. It's like I said,
Who is it?
it's the sand guy. It's the
Sand guy. Okay.
It's the sand scryer, yes. So sand scryer is like, his sand is literally everywhere. So basically every time he talks, it's like a million tiny grain voices
Ugh.
speaking at once.
Oh, that's the worst. Okay, that's gonna.
And then the other person is just Bile.
Bile is like, this is my girl. He's like, I'm gonna come back for her every time.
Bile shows up and he's like, oh, thank God. All right.
This lady here.
We'll talk later.
Oh,
Where's my
I'm just
body?
like startled because I haven't had to deal with it for like a couple of days, and I'm just like, oh fuck. Oh, I fucking forgot about that shit.
And with the stones that you currently have, you start to heal all four of them, eventually start talking, basically like, so, can we have a body yet?
I'm just
Including
gonna
your
like,
dad.
I'm gonna like have this will have happened like as I'm running away, like where I'm at, and I'm just gonna like, I'm gonna like stop in the middle of the road and just like hold like my forehead and just be like, I forgot about this shit.
I'm gonna reach up to Adina and be like, "So, are we still traveling with my brother and Sakura, or are you And I'm like looking around and like I'm seeing all these unfamiliar faces. I'm like,
You're like, where are my friends?
oh, my stag. Oh, well, that's welcome. Hello.
Yeah, we are, but yeah, Sakura just ran, and your brother,
Useless.
yeah, he's useless.
Oh, that I sadly knew way beforehand, but what can you do with blood?
Okay. Oh.
So much we can do, but nothing we can do at the moment. So I'm going to go, and he just goes over and starts petting his stag a little bit. And I'm gonna, real quick, I'm gonna say, so did you know about my predicament when we first met, and that's why you talked to me?
And he just looks at you like, no. You are just you have an interesting, what's that word I heard the other day from one of these travelers? A vibe about you.
He's trying to get hip with the kids.
A vibe.
To be fair, he is a golden elf with horns secretly. So again, the dude literally is a race that no one has seen for hundreds of years.
Okay, I love
Well,
that. For us.
I think I shall take the compliment of my vibe.
Yes, your vibe is excellent.
Well,
These kids sound ridiculous.
I love this old man elf.
I'm still trying to comprehend what you mean by vibe, but it is good to see you and not harmed. I know many of the caravan were gonna try to make you into meat.
Well, they've since eaten pretty well, so I don't think I'm very interesting to them anymore. Might deal with a
You are
trophy
a
hunter
large
eventually.
golden stag. You are quite interesting. And that's only half of what you truly are.
True. Yeah, as you have all been dealing with this, everyone's just starting to gather up again essentially and is asking the obvious questions like what the hell do we do with what just happened here? And then you just hear some of these guards just basically saying I am so tired of every day lately. It's every day it's something new.
What bitchy little boys.
Are any of their equipment kind of rough or broken or on their carts?
Nothing like that, but Taijit over here is unconscious.
I'm not worried about Tiger right now.
Alright, fine.
I don't see him past the Drake.
Fair enough. Then no.
Okay, so I'm not gonna continue with Zish. If you're here, then your master isn't too far.
She may have fled upon your arrival.
Zish is like this bitch.
He doesn't really know. He's really confused. He's like,
He's like, she ran away?
She learned to hate me in the time that I was gone.
And he just kind of looks and he's like, I'm not the most social person, but I would say that I don't think she hates you. I think it's more like a fear or an anxiety of sorts. I don't really know.
Zish, killing it.
Well, when she's ready to talk, I can talk to her. Till then, I'll give her the space she wants.
The trinketeer walks up and is basically like, well, thanks for stopping the guy from stealing my hat.
How did you summon me from the realm of the divine?
Summon is a strong word. I actually got I got a bit of a, it was quite an interesting feeling. I got a bit of a tingle, and I was looking in my hat, and I understood immediately that someone was trying to break free from one realm to another. Now, of course, with a certain god's power, it wasn't that hard, but I figured, why make them wait? Since I could recognize you through the auras. So I just tossed my hat, and it opened the way.
Well, I must thank you for. I was expecting to be gone several more months.
Yes. Well, if I'd known where you were originally, I probably could have pulled you out.
The likelihood of that is slim.
Well, you don't know what my hat can do.
And I kind of like, I just kind of like whispered in his ear of just a couple of the names of where I was and my type of prison.
And he just looks at you and he's like, "Oh, please." Just nonchalantly, just please. That would have been easy. It's a fool's errand.
For a very long time.
Well, the things that are present there are not exactly, all powerful. There's a reason why
I'm
they
not
are.
talking about that. I'm talking about getting out of there. Once you're inside, it's difficult to get out.
Again, for them.
For myself as well.
Well, yes, of course. Like I said, if I'd known where you were, I could have pulled you out. But instead, well, I'm sure you've met your new friend, and you can enjoy that. He is dangerously fair.
Yes, that's what I've come to learn over the bit.
So shady. What the fuck does that mean?
As you are all having this conversation, 4 small boxes all with wheels, like, come toward the trinketeer, form into his one big trunk. He gets inside of it, and then it basically does like this bit where it's just like chunk, 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 like away, off into the distance.
Cute.
And here I was going to see if he had any new things I could purchase from him, but
Nope.
another day. We come to see him quite often, it feels.
And then Radisir sees the trunk, fleeing, and he's like, "No, buddy!" And he just goes to chase him.
Is he supposed to chase him, Adine?
I don't know. But, I just kind of let him do what he wants.
Wait. Sakura, did you walk fully off the map?
Yeah, I am
Okay,
at like the tree line, and at this point, I'm at the tree line, and I'm just sitting down, and I am like knees to chest, and I've just like got my cloak wrapped around me, and I'm just like deep breathing to keep myself calm.
From your angle, can you see Axre?
I think if he looked into the tree line hard enough.
No, can you see him?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a clear line of sight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up at Adine real quick and just be like, do you happen to have any extra like robes as such? Where I was not very forgiving to fabric. And I'm still wearing all my armor, by the way.
Yeah, you still have your armor, but the other clothing is definitely gone.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know.
I do have traveler's clothes.
Would you mind if I borrow them until we're able to find a shop?
Go for it.
Now, question: is this for your male form or your female form? I just need to know how much breeze to really expect.
It's an ambiguous outfit.
Is it a kilt?
Very low-crotched pants.
I'll take it. Okay.
I was gonna say unisex.
Like those pants Aladdin wears in the cartoon.
Mm.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
3/4.
Yeah, where the crotch is like literally almost down to his ankles.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones.
Yeah.
So Axre literally just like gets ready for a swift movement, and then his armor starts to like shine a little bit,
Oh God.
and it gives off enough light. He's able to put on the clothes, and they're very loose, like it's kind of open more so in the chest, but very ambiguous, like
God.
she said.
Derek, why are you
Oh.
rolling so much? I hate this.
Don't worry about it.
I'm very worried about it.
But X-Ray now doesn't have any of his armor on, and his one weapon off to his side is just his sword. His from what you guys saw, the broken sword that he received a long time ago is the only thing at his hilt right now. But right now my hair is like tied back into just like a ponytail, basically.
Little tiny baby ponytail.
Basically, and just loose fit clothes. But looking close, you see that my whole entire like left side of my chest is taken up by a new form tattoo. Thank you. This is quite a bit more breezy than my vestments I'm used to, but like I said, I'd rather have something covering me. I may not be the same person, but I'm still quite modest. I don't like to flaunt. Lord, I'm still uncomfortable. So, Adine, what did I miss? I don't recognize really anyone here, but the fact that you aren't killing them shows me that I shouldn't completely incinerate them.
I mean, we're traveling with them for now, since we cannot travel with the rest of the caravan anymore.
I recall. I remember we were replaced from Bade, and then
Yes, so we made new friends along the way.
well, Derek, about what time is it?
Oh,
He's like, it's 9:35.
I literally almost said that. No,
Jesus.
it is like very early in the day.
Okay. I'm going to go partake of a few prayers, if you don't mind. But we will have to catch up later. And Axre just kind of like goes off to this corner and then just snaps his fingers, and like 3 little flames appear around him, and he just gets down and starts like praying.
Okay. All right. So as you pray, Sakura, you have been talked to repeatedly now by your what's the word I'm looking for?
My demons.
Yes, your demons.
That was me.
Okay, I was about to say like what?
You don't check Discord, so texting you is the only option.
Fair enough. Yes, you can do that. So, yep. Okay, so, all right, good. I found it. Yeah, so you've been talked to by your demons repeatedly, and they just keep basically like they're talking to you about like what happened and why they haven't been in touch for a while. They're also asking where all their bodies went. Yeah.
I am still in fetal position, trying to be calm, and I'm just gonna be like, when Axre was taken, you were all severed from me for a time, and when you were severed from me, the bodies that you did have went away. So
Go on.
I'll have to find you new bodies, but there's no one near currently that I can maim for you, so you'll have to wait.
I suppose that's okay. And then you hear the booming, like, Sandscriber voice just saying, like, this is ridiculous. My stone isn't even here.
If I don't have your stone, you're definitely not getting a body, because obviously I can't fucking put it into anything.
As you're having this conversation, you see two people walking back from where the caravan's way ahead was, and having a very hushed and annoyed conversation.
I'm gonna like look up and clock them and like not get up, but maybe see if I can hear what they're saying from where I'm at.
Roll perception.
I'm deep into meditation. There's no chance. But check your text.
Oh yeah, I only rolled a 6. There's no way. Those voices are too loud. I forgot how absolutely chaotic and scatterbrained that made me, having the demons in my head all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I am like just basically like currently descending into madness, because I'm like, how did I do this before? Like I cannot. Like I'm like having like an actual like anxiety attack about it at the edge of the forest right now.
So hilariously, you actually gain the attention of one of them because you're having a panic attack.
Talking to my fucking self at the edge of the forest.
Yep.
Looking like a psycho.
They start to head towards you.
No! Leave me alone!
Can I roll perception?
I'm just a girl.
Yes.
I'm just a girl with demons in her head.
Dirty 20.
Slay.
So you see them like move towards her, and you also like you now notice her also like out in the woods.
I'm going to extinguish the flames just by like clapping my hands together.
Stopping his midday prayers for me.
And then can I tell like with that perception roll, like can I tell what like their intention is?
Roll me insight.
15.
It's purely concern from what you can tell. Like they look concerned about the person in the woods talking to themselves.
Ripping in the woods.
Hold on. Jesus fuck. Okay. So literally I hit some keyboard command and it just released my game back to the main screen for Roll20. So hold on 2 seconds.
I like see them walk over, but like I assume that they're not walking over to me because I'm just nobody, and I'm just like kind of like still in fetal position, but like rocking back and forth a little bit, having a time.
So the one is Samardag the Hober. You guys have met before.
I don't remember him, but I'm going to take your word for it.
He is the one who always he has a tendency to do this road with usually a cart or two full of pottery.
Oh yeah, I fixed a bunch of this stuff.
I think I remember that. Yeah.
So he likes you guys. So he goes up to you and says like, "Oh my God, it's Skora. How are you? You don't seem well."
I have like tears streaming down my face, and I just look up at him and I'm just like, I'm not.
Well, can I ask why?
I'm just gonna peek my head from around the other guy and go, I'm quite curious as well.
Oh. I'm fine. I'm bothering you. I'm sorry. I will, and she, starts to get up to, walk further into the forest.
Axre grabs her by her hip. She'll be like, do you think you can avoid talking to me the whole entire day? And I take my other hand and like run it through her hair.
What's happening? I'm just like, what's just like
this is getting really far.
my whole brain is like currently short circuiting, and I'm just like,
She spent the last 2 months thinking of like what might have happened, and this was not on the menu.
It's not. I'm so warm right now. Okay. I forgot. I forgot how it feels to have them in there all the time.
They are quite chatty, especially when you get all of them around that blasted table of yours.
Ugh, they just keep asking me for things, and I just want them to stop talking for like 5 fucking seconds.
Edlery Llewell, the woman with
She's like, this bitch is crazy.
No, she looks at you and she has this misty sort of look in her eyes. And she just sort of says, like, can I see one of the stones?
She doesn't even know
I'm going to
about stones.
instantly glare at her, like if she says one wrong thing, I'm going to murder her.
Just one.
I'm just going to turn and just be like,
why are you asking about that?
How do you even know about any stones?
She hands you a small piece of like a token made of like really exotic looking wood. Like it has a weird sort of pattern to it, but it's natural. And she hands it to you and just says, just hold this for 1 second.
Oh God. Can I insight check her?
Yes, but before you do, Samardeg literally says like, "Oh, trust me, she knows her stuff. She's been very good to me so far. We're tracking a thief."
So you're telling me insight check with advantage?
Yes.
I rolled 14.
With advantage?
Oh, I get advantage too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I also rolled a 14.
I rolled an 18.
All right, so she is. You can almost see the like, thanks to your like, arcane gifts, you both can see a little bit of the like the seer's like eye in like that glossy sort of hazy way she's looking at you. Like she knows something,
like a field of stars, like the seer's prophecy kind of look.
Basically, like she looks like she's looking off into everywhere and nowhere all at once.
Oh, okay.
And so she goes to hand you this coin. She's like, just touch it for 1 second.
I reach out from behind Axre to touch it.
I ready a very big fireball in my hand in case this bitch does anything.
The moment you touch the coin, silence. Like complete silence. And she just says, like, now may I see one of the stones? Just one. In fact, be particular. Which one are you okay with dealing with all day?
That's so vague.
I look at her and be like, if I had to pick, stock is by far the more tolerable of all the options. Bile's middle management at best.
Bile's been with me the longest.
Yes, but also
oh my God, he knows all of them by name? Oh, Jesus.
I look at her and I'm like, I've just had to spend quite a bit of time with all of them. And quite a bit of it bound to a chair. Oh. Not in a fun way.
They also specified that.
They did, yeah. I can't imagine you would understand what the fun way is, but
I kind of like give her just like a little look and be like, you'd be surprised.
What the fuck is going on?
Well, this is the only reason we really play D&D is to torture Shelby.
It is a lot of fun.
Okay.
Brownie bits.
I will take a stone out for you to see, but you cannot touch it.
That won't help, but I will.
Then tell us what you're trying to do.
Well, I need to touch it to make sure if it is the right kind of magic, because if it is, I might be able to make a way to force. How do I word it? Your communication with them, as in, they don't just have some open channel to you. And then she shows you this like very, very large opal on a little ring made of the same wood on her pinky finger. It's just like, I have my own spirit, as it were. And she is, although helpful, tends to jump between being extremely grateful that she still gets to walk the mortal plane with me and violent. So
none of them have really.
Someone's been watching Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay.
not.
One of them did try to hurt me, but the rest of them don't want to hurt me because they need me. But I feel like this might make them mad.
Well, currently, if it's doing what we think it's doing, they won't know.
I'm gonna test this theory. I'm gonna take my hand off the coin.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave it in my hand for a second.
Yeah, and you can like Sakura, you can now hear just one voice talking, and it's what's his name? Locke, and he's like, oh, hey, hi, lost you there for a second. Ever since that the whole disconnection thing, apparently we're gonna have some issues with talking to you.
Oh, they don't know. They don't know. Okay.
Are you okay? Are you safe?
Why do they care? Yes. I'm fine.
Okay. Good.
Is my
I'm gonna slap the coin back in her hand,
no?
and I'm just gonna look at her and be like, I've spent way too long with them to know that none of them are up to any good, and to them you are just a bloodline to use. Be very mindful what you say to them. They may seem very concerned for you, but it's more out of concern for their own well-being.
I mean, I know that. Sometimes I just hope that maybe my father would care about me a little bit, but I was the one that killed him in the first place. So
Your father's not even up there with Bile in there.
what do you mean?
Oh, there's so
Also,
much to
Adam,
talk-
side note, your camera is frozen, by the way.
Yeah, I really can't do anything about that at the moment. There isn't a ton that I can do and talk about that right now, but they have a hierarchy in there. It's not what you would think.
I look at the seer lady and I just can I do you want to travel with us for the day, so maybe I can think about it?
No. No, I have seen the awful things that always come your way, and I have, as I said, my own issues. I don't want to bring yours into it. I will stop being so vague. What
If
I
I
offer is
if
simple.
I give you one of the stones, will you give it back when you're done?
Yes, I'm going to give you a ring that will make it so the only one that has any communication with you is the one that's tied to that stone.
Do I get to pick?
That's why I said pick one that you tolerate the most.
Okay.
On top of that, you control when the communication happens. Simply by touching the rings, touching the gemstone when it's on the ring.
I glance at Axre, and then I reach into my bag, and I pull out Bile's stone.
Okay.
I trust your decision, but mind my words.
I've known him the longest.
She pulls out a whole handful, literally, of these same kind of like rings, but with no stones on them, and takes one and does like a little like, you might say it'd be like druid craft.
Mm.
She manipulates a small amount of the wood to create little like grasping tiny branches or like twigs around the stone, and then they intertwine at the top and then tighten. She hands it right back to you and says, all right, if you wish to speak to that one, all you have to do is put it on your hand and touch the the stone with your bare skin.
What do you want in return for this?
The moment we get to Waterdeep, I want all of you to get as far away from the rest of us as possible.
Why?
As I said, I have traveled with all of you long enough, and although Samardag seems to like you, and I don't dislike you, you people attract a horrible chaos that never seems to stop.
I look over at Sakura and just go, well, that is quite right.
I literally have a wraith in a ring, and I have caused zero trouble on this whole trip.
It's not entirely our fault, but I understand.
I'm only worried for my friends. We have traveled these roads many times together, and you and your friends have created, what's that word? A hostile work environment.
I promise we did not mean to do that.
That is okay. Take
I
the ring.
appreciate your words, and I'm actually going to cast guidance on them as well, just as they leave. And in the name of the sun that rises in the east, may you journey safely.
I'm gonna look at him because that's not the same god, if I'm correct.
And Samardag thanks you and is just like, thank you so much. We've had one of my Nysa vases was stolen last night after a man very adamantly wanted to purchase it from me. So I think it might have been him, but I have not seen him since.
What did he look like?
Just your average, human. One of the random guards, the many guards that are around here. It's the problem is there's so many.
Well, if we see someone with a very beautiful vase, we will let you know.
Please do. Or if you happen to hear someone trying to sell one, it is most valuable. So if he stole it to sell it, he would fetch quite a price, but he would have to talk to some very, very powerful people who know who to sell to.
We will let you know.
Thank you. I am heading back to where we camped last night to simply see if I can find out, if we can find out maybe more information about him through her undead friend.
Hmm.
And then she literally like shows, like points to her ring and is like, yeah.
Both of you be safe.
And they walk off further down the road.
I immediately look at Sakura and be like, so now can we address why you ran off when I came back?
I was afraid. That you would
Afraid
hate
of me.
I was afraid that you would hate me.
Only God would know why I'd hate you. I wouldn't know.
I mean, you were taken, basically.
I was sealed up with your demons for what felt like months.
Exactly. My demons did that to you, and they told me that because of that, your connection to your god was severed, and I know how much that connection means to you, and I guess, and you see her just like, I'm like anxiously like twirling the jewelry on my fingers. I'm like,
Axre's gonna like push her hair back behind her eye, like her ear.
I flinched a little.
Are you afraid of me now?
No, no. I'm sorry.
You have nothing to apologize for.
I guess
It was not you who pulled me in there. It was not the demons even themselves. It was my choice when I bonded to you that time.
It's still my fault. And I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything before.
Axre grabs her and immediately kisses her on the lips.
What?
When he stops, he looks at her.
I'm like
feeling sorry now.
I'm just like comatose. Done. I'm like.
Hello.
This is perfect timing. The nobleman who, offered you guys a ride, basically, after you helped him with the hobgoblins, just comes up and is like, I know this is probably a very touching moment, but we need to get going. If we fall too far behind the actual caravan, we will be murdered in our sleep by whatever lives out here.
Yeah, sorry. I push by Axre and walk towards the cart.
The nobleman gives you
Axre's
the
just gonna,
generic
mug.
nudge, Axre, just like, nice.
I look over at him and I just say, touch me again and that you will not have Hans.
Hey, I'm the one offering you a ride. Why don't you, take a little chill.
And I just smiled and I'm like, it's nice to be around people who aren't demons.
Oh God, I wish Kevin was here. I need to talk to Osiris.
So, with all of that, you begin moving.
Oh gosh, where am I going? What mount am I getting on?
Where's your mount? Oh, you were on the horse, weren't you?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, you don't have a lizard anymore.
Oh God.
The lizard was her dad, and then the lizard died, and then we put her dad in a manicore, and then that body's gone.
That body's gone. Yeah, I don't have a mount anymore. Oh, I'm just gonna awkwardly cough and look over at Axre and just be like,
Are you comfortable being up here with me? And I like show the room on the stag, which would mean we're very close. You can talk to Adina if you still have to sort out a few things. It's okay.
I'm just really confused. I don't.
Time you will learn. Just now is not the time I should be sharing everything.
Mm-hmm. Do I get up on the stag behind him or in front of him? Where would be?
Yeah, Adam, you tell me on that one.
So Axre is kind of acting a lot more confident than he traditionally would. Not being afraid to be close. So he's going to like literally scoot back a little bit and just be like, is it all right with you? And he kind of like looks to the stag to see if he nods his head.
And the stag just is like, aye.
And he offers to pull her up in front of him.
Mm-hmm. I take his hand and climb up on the stag.
All right. So you are both on the stag now.
So every word I say is just like right behind her ear. So
oh no!
Jesus.
And I'm just gonna say, so
You're saying that you're uncomfortable reading Fourth Wing, but I have to sit through this?
Yeah, right? Like, I was not.
he doesn't talk about. I'm not
this.
talking about penetration, so you can calm down.
Yeah.
We're not having sex, Livy. It's fine.
Yep.
I'm still feeling some kind of awkward.
Okay, for one, I'm the one you talk to about your experiences. I don't want to hear that statement come out of you.
So, as you guys are doing all of this, you arrive back at the caravan eventually, and you're still hanging back a little bit because you've kind of been not like shunned. You're just fired. Like you just don't have jobs.
Yeah.
I'll say Sakura's favorite person,
Oh god.
The nobleman who we killed.
the perfume merchant,
Oh no! The perfume merchant, Derek.
comes running up. I mean, like running. He's
I'm
like,
literally sweating. My armpits are sweating right now.
and when he does that, he like runs up and like hugs Carlon, the guy that you guys pulled out of the dirt. Who
So
had
he
been
literally
left
hopped on a Drake.
Yeah. Well,
We
no,
pulled
so
him out of the
Carlon's.
dirt.
Yeah, I should rewrite that. Lay Anguston comes running up, and Carlon's like, "Oh my God, it's him!" And they run up and give each other just a huge hug, and they're just like, "Oh my God, you're alive! You're alive! Holy shit!" Like they are just buddy. I need everybody to roll perception checks.
Oh god, he's about to get stabbed.
Natural 20.
Woo!
You see them exchange like several notes, a vial or two. Like in the hug, there's literally a swap of like pockets, basically.
Shady.
Like they're passing information in some form or another.
So,
Adine, you don't know any of that, and you are just spaced out. Like you're noticing how cute your Drake is, and you're like, oh, good boy.
good boy.
I'm not gonna lie, that's what I've been doing this whole time they've been talking, is I'm just literally adoring my Drake.
Right?
No,
I'm
that is a big
actually
deal.
gonna just hop off of the stag right now and walk up to the chick. So, you two know each other, and I cast Zone of Truth on them.
Ooh. Okay, while this happens, I really have to go to the bathroom. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back in 5 seconds.
It's all right.
5 seconds, that's impressive.
They literally clam up, and he comes up to you and like whispers in your ear, "I am a Harper,
Oh.
and we are exchanging vital information about the cult. Please shut off your spell."
I snap, and it instantly snaps back.
Like, and he like just gives like a literal like the Harper sign, essentially, like just saying like thank you.
The Harper sign of Two in the Pink, One in the Stink, because it was a crit sign.
That is the College of Bards.
He was a bard.
Just anyway,
Tell me I'm wrong. Watch the movie.
I watched the movie.
Well, you might want to exchange next time when nobody sees you in such manner.
And then he literally whispers to you back. He's like, "Do you know the best time that people usually don't realize that something is happening? It's when it's happening right in front of them. We shake hands. He hands me, a small dagger, a note, a vial, whatever it is. However, I should also say, as a spy, I noticed your little friend there clam up almost immediately when he ran up. So I'm guessing you guys have already purchased from his truck."
Which friend are you referring to?
And he points at Sakura, just like,
She's sorting out a few other things at the moment.
Well, she also...
And I kind of like give like this look back at her.
And then as you do, and Carlon is like talking to you all secretive, Lay literally walks up and is like, "Bloody hell, man, I thought you were dead. And you, my lady, how did the product work?"
Fine.
Oh, good.
Product?
It's a powerful perfume that I have cooked up. It is potent.
He gave us me and Adine some fancy perfume.
They caused a small orgy.
We did. That was accidental. We did not mean to do that.
Well,
You might have to tell me about that over some drinks later.
That we weren't in the somebody else did I'm gonna stop talking.
And I'm just like chuckling as she starts to like get shy.
As you're all doing that, Carlon is literally looking through like the papers, but like pretending they're just like things that he's like dealing with as like a merchant or something. Just like, yes, check this, check that. Oh. Well, I swear that one's been talking about it. And he walks over to Osiris and hands him a map. And says like, I apparently, in my documents, had a map to a tomb near Waterdeep, if you were interested. I understand you're a bit of a geek about the excavating of treasured places. And Osiris gives him just that little, like, he wakes up from his dream, his daydreaming for just a moment, and is like, oh. And then he looks at the map, and he literally starts talking to his shoulder.
I forgot about that.
And I'll have Kevin handle that later. But
I'm just gonna like look over and be like, is he also dealing with demons in his head?
Do you not remember? You know that he has a beetle.
You know about this.
I know. I don't know about the beetle. I know about the mummy.
That same thing.
I know, but I never watched it transform. Technically.
Oh, so you only met his mummy friend.
Yes, I only know the mummy friend, so I don't know why he's talking to his own pecs. But...
Fair enough. Okay. So yeah, so he has he basically starts chatting with the beetle, and we'll talk about that later. He'll talk about that later when he's here. So more importantly, as that's happening, Lay looks at you and says, like, well, guess what? My dears, I told you that I had perfected it to make it so beasts would come. And then I accidentally lured in something terrifying. Well, this time, I am certain that my little concoction can claim any beast to your scent.
Do we have to? Can we not? Do we have to try it now?
No. I gift you, as my first test subjects and also my accidental victims of almost dragon attack,
Yeah.
I gift you a single bottle each. When you are ready, and I tell you, be careful, take a little bit of your sweat, add it to the bottle, shake it vigorously, put it on a arrow or a blade of some kind, and strike true once. And your scent mixed with this little concoction will make that beast yours.
I feel like this isn't going to work, but I am willing to try it at some point.
So, very specific. Both of you roll me a d20.
Sakura and Adine, correct?
Yes.
Because you have to specify when you say things to Adine.
Oh
You
no!
have checked in.
No!
Well, it's an 8 versus a what? Is it a 1?
So-
Okay, so Adina, you get first dibs. There's a purple liquid and a blue liquid.
I can tell that she's psyched about the purple one, but we can't hear her.
Nope, still can't hear you.
What?
She fucked something up.
You done fucked up, Aaron?
Adine wants the purple one, so I'll take the blue one.
Are you sure she wants the purple one?
Yeah,
Yes.
no, absolutely. The second you said the
moment you
word
said
purple, her
she was
eyes
on board.
lit up.
Okay, so
She's
I'm
like,
gonna
it's my tank top.
I'm gonna write this down right now. But basically, the purple one. Oh, oops. Get rid of that. The purple one is effective on monstrosities of a certain challenge rating, and I'll just say that the challenge rating is based on the die roll of the attack that you attack with. So when you attack something, the ability to tame the creature is based on their challenge rating. So Sakura, yours is based on beasts.
Okay.
So you can tame a beast. So it's not as powerful, but of course you're more likely to run into beasts out in the normal world than you are monstrosities. So, there's a and also so each one of the vials has 3 hits or 3 doses. So vials of Tamer's perfume. 3 doses each. The other major detail is, and Lay simply looks at you and is like, this is very important. Do not tame 2 beasts at once. And I say this so carefully. If you tame 2 beasts at once, they will kill each other over territorialism.
Okay.
I tell you that 2 snails got in a brawl over me when I was testing this.
Oh, Philip Jackson.
I never even knew that snails could kill each other.
Wow, snails.
Snails.
Yeah, that's intense.
Yeah. Very passive creatures. Murder was in their minds.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also, some bears were tested. But they're already kind of murderous, so there's no real, test there. The real test was I murdered by bears? I wasn't.
True. Thank you.
Yes, of course. So, enjoy. And I bid you all adieu. And he just walks back to his stuff. And he tells Carlon, one more time, so happy to see you're alive. If you need a ride with someone familiar, feel free to come join me. And then he just walks off.
Okay, bye.
Well, that was strange.
He is a very strange man. Every time.
Well, good news. You finished his card, so you'll never see him again.
Good to know.
I'm gonna get back up on my stag and just kind of like relax a little bit and just be take it easy for a little bit of the journey.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm like behind her, I'm just did I miss much?
Not really. Let me look at my notes. No, the people that took our spot were, I'm pretty sure, all like totally fake. Like
Yeah, there's
they
only
were-
one left alive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and most of them are dead too. Totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Oh, do we know if Bait is okay?
Abaid is okay, as far as I know.
Okay.
Yeah. There was a guy. Well, oh no, you didn't meet him. You might have seen me talking to him. He was a small fellow. He was blackmailing me.
And all of a sudden, just like some flames start flickering off of like just his shoulder. I recall the gentleman in that bar.
I'm just gonna like, do I feel the heat from that?
A little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
be
you
like,
do.
what is that?
Involuntary. Move on.
Okay.
Oh, Adam, you can literally hear in the back of your mind like punishment for crimes. There is no alternative.
Oh Jesus! Did we
all you hear
become
in the back
attached
of
to a
your
worse god? Oh no. I'm just like, yeah, he was supposed to be with us for 24 hours, but he did not vibe with the chaos that we brought, and so he dipped.
Yeah.
And I look at her. Did you seal a pact with him, or did he?
Well, I signed a contract, but then when he did not want to be a part of the chaos anymore, he handed said contract back to me, and now I have a really cool spell scroll.
Yeah.
Unique story.
Yeah, that was the thing. Gosh, what else did we do? There really wasn't a lot. I tried to I tried a couple of times to get you, but they wouldn't let me in.
They wouldn't let you into your own mind.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Well, I can tell you that without you there, they don't have much access to your thoughts.
Love that for me.
I did say much thought access.
Oh, I'm sure that when Bile finds out what the fuck is happening,
I wouldn't worry about him.
we'll be in trouble.
He's a yes man if I've ever seen one in a demon.
It's true. He is. As I'm laughing, I'm gonna I was very rigid before this, and as I'm laughing, I'm gonna forget about being rigid and laugh kind of back into Axre.
I'm just gonna let her kind of fall into me. I'm not gonna embrace because I know that she's still hesitant.
Yeah. Adine, just quick check-in. What are you doing during all this?
Her mic doesn't work.
All right. Never
She
mind.
is singing sweet nothings to her Drake.
That's right. That makes sense. Okay. So as you guys are having this lovely moment,
You're always here to ruin our lovely moments.
So I do.
Yeah, you just let us riff for a bit.
Do you understand how D&D works? My job to keep moving.
No.
Keep you moving. Literally. Besides, romance isn't built in a 2-hour D&D session. It's built over 400 sessions that never end a campaign.
I feel like we're getting there.
So as you come to the back of the caravan, it is getting very dark. It is time to set up camp. But as you're getting very close to camp, your stag begins to perk at some sound in the woods.
Of course.
I instantly tense up with him.
Okay.
What?
He-
What is it?
He whispers to both of you and is like, something familiar.
Did that stag just speak?
You forgot that she doesn't know.
No, what? What? How did you...
My dear man, it will not matter for long.
Let's go. Sakura, you can come if you like, but if you'd rather stay here, that's fine.
Go where?
I don't know. And then all of a sudden, I just kind of like grip towards my sword a little bit, and my armor starts to just like appear on me.
I will stay with you.
As you all are, getting ready to move, the stag begins to walk you towards the left side of the path. Now I know the map shows a river, but assume woods just for the sake.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So as you begin to move closer, he turns a sharp corner after a random tree, and it opens to this. It's not obvious, but there is a path that has been walked 1,000,000 times or more between a series of different trees.
Does it kind of remind me of like an elvish path from like ancient lore?
It almost reminds you more of something like a fey trickster, because when you're looking directly at the path, you can't see that it's flattened out and visible. But when you sort of look off into the distance of the woods, you can see the destroyed, the lack of foliage in the areas where things and people have walked.
I'm gonna kind of just reach down to the stag and just be like, "Are you sure?
Yes. Yes, I can feel something familiar, something right."
I'm with you. As per my oath, I'm here.
And as you get close, he turns another corner around just like a tree. So, nothing. You could see to the right of the tree, and there was nothing there before. But as he turns a hard right at this tree, to go around it, a literal waterfall with an archway underneath it.
What the fuck is that?
And standing before it is a very strange looking halfling.
What the fuck is that?
Can we tell if he looks like he has ill intent?
Ooh,
He stands holding a great club, but I would say he looks more like someone who's been stationed in position for a very, very long time.
He's guarding something.
You would have thought he was a statue if it had been nighttime.
It is nighttime.
It is
My
nighttime.
bad. You think he's a statue? I'm just kidding. No, you see him, and the only reason why you don't mistake him for a statue, is because he turns his head towards you the moment you guys come into view. And the last thing you hear is last thing you hear before we end the session
I was like, are we dying?
is there's only one way to fix this, but you will have to get past me first.
I'm gonna pull out my sword and pray and Amuneta, give me light, and I just rip it along my hand.
I'm just gonna be like, who?
And as you do, you look into the eyes of what was a halfling that is now turning into a flaming saber-toothed tiger. And as the transformation happens, you just hear, I am Tobin, and I have finally found my way, and you will not break me from my station.
Oh god. Wait, we know a Tobin. Don't we know a Tobin?
From another campaign.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, I know that name.
That is the same character. Because Kevin's campaign ended, I wanted to use Tobin.
Got it.
I think that explains why he was a cat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
So now he has finally found his way. And with that, we're going to call it. Thank you all for joining us when we're back to Hoard. I swear next time will be full of more of our murder hobo-y goodness.
We had some good plot going this time.
Oh yeah, we're gonna keep up on the keeping the plot going, but
Oh my god, what is going on?
That's half the fun right there.
I'm more enjoying the hilarity that is like the sort of awkward but like on point seduction. Like I'm literally hearing Adam and I'm just like, in real life, like these moves would work on certain people.
Oh, I'm aware.
Like,
Remember, I have it. I just didn't use it.
Fair
Sakura is just so fucking confused because before he was like, I don't know feelings. What are those? And now this man just touched me on the waist and kissed me. Like he knows what that means.
Well, you haven't asked what
sun
I've been
is
through,
full
what's
of
going
love.
on, or anything yet. So
I know, we haven't had time.
the sun is filled with love.
The sun is filled with love and heat, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
But keep up with us on our Discord and our Facebook, and then look forward to some content coming out on Instagram and TikTok. Derek, tell us to go away.
Beat it. No. Also, Hoard 2 will be continuing on, I believe, I want to say 13th. I'll check that. Yes, the 13th. So, get excited. We'll actually be doing a simple one-shot as half of our cast will be gone that week.
And then don't forget Raiders of the Lost Hole. Again.
Oh, yeah.
All right. But with
Raid
that,
some
everyone,
lost holes.
night.
Night.
Bye.